No, ini bara.
Alright, okay. Welcome. Basically, lot of Lamin Jobe is cool, man, that I can really relax.
What the madam?
Yeah, that's
What the madam?
Yeah.
Let them do something.
That's fine.
Grand Villa.
Grand Villa.
That's fine.
Slowly. Yes. No.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people are basically me alone can say relax. So it's basically that I can understand.
You know from Nice what? Nidia, Nena Grand Villa is the best guest house in the Gambia.
Beji andikam Grand Villa Guest House. Na labungul bebe senyaring adum na bungul bebe nyarandiring coming ibela fila ila suwe taranyame. Ntel Grand Villa na kiliano la lafino wala mukangotin telkam. Na ye sabati Grand Villa yela kodo na fa kalamuta.
Oh man, this is like a paradise.
I know.
I so much love this place.
Thank you.
Trust me, I love this place.
You can move someone and you're watching what?
Yeah.
I've been done and know what you can be on. Grand Villa.
I tell you. I love this place. Okay.
Yes.
I love this place, man. Oh yeah.
Ni leftana ku keso sotola futama Oljuntum Paradise Estate mbaya kumandiroke 7527218 wale futana website auto www.grandvillaguesthouse.com. Grand Villa Guest House.
Dreaming of owning a property in a prime location with great proximity and fantastic neighborhood? EJ Investments Sanyang Seaview Estate is the best choice you have been waiting for. Our Sanyang Seaview Estate is approximately 15 minutes drive away from the busy hub of Busubi roundabout and into the heart of nature, where you can have a peaceful and relaxed lifestyle with your family. You can buy a finished 4-bedroom story with 5-year flexible payment plan or a service plot with 2-year payment plan option. With over 300 homes, you will enjoy big tar roads with covered drainage, modern electrification with solar street lights, gated entrance with security post, and a breath-catching experience of our beautiful sea view and lake view. You can own a home today at our Sanyang Seaview Estate. Call us today on 446-4838 or 325-9220. Visit our website on ejinvestments.net. EJ Investments, first in property.
Yaran yilla domoro kadiyaten
boy janno sikes restaurant
e say nakko be ninna dimbal nimbe domoro kala janno
domoro seneyata adiyata topotoro fanan kendema bije luntan during tamala abeka domoro ki janni adi manda wala de te ka we bijele anim fanan ka fadi jang ikono e fa e ka fa minne ko pastry anim bakery iko fanan be kalele badde lomba conference lomba workshop lomba ye fo pendin lon dunia kono domoro betama nyillom international otoda number 1
amanke ba do mala jandama
esa do jang is atariya
wo mu kubandi
sa na ko sa futandin
oto sa na ko be mu CK's restaurant
ndaba na janna mu yat ni manje do mbijam
aban
CK's restaurant, known for best quality food and customer satisfaction.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us on this live broadcast. As you can see, I am sitting here with my colleague Jainaba, my boss Fatou Toure, and Nima. We're here to receive a presentation from Lamin Jobe, a Gambian artist that goes by the name Jobe's Designs. He's into portrait. He do all sorts of things when it comes to artistic jobs. As you can see, he's here today to present these beautiful portraits to my lovely boss Fatou and Nima. Lamin will allow you to explain to the viewers why you present these beautiful portraits to my boss and what exactly you do. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Sally. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, Gambia. Good afternoon, Kerr Fatou. Good afternoon, all of you. My name is Lamin Jobe. I am the owner of Jobe's Designs. I'm an artist. I specialize in artistic imagination and creativity. So currently I do portraits and paintings. I do portraits of people and imaginary paintings. But I also design shirts, phone covers, and all sorts of artistic jobs. So I'm also a final year political science student in the University of the Gambia. Yeah, I'm an artist that is inspired by reality. I'm inspired more by reality than by the formal components of that reality, as we know them, like color, shapes, and beauty. So I like to communicate with people through visuals. Okay. Yeah. So I also like to, acknowledge, the incredible job that Gambians are doing. So as a result, I'm also into women empowerment, and I have some feminist ideas too. So I am presenting these portraits to these wonderful ladies for Fatou, for being an inspiration and being a giant in the in Gambian media actually. So she is a role model that most women could look up to. That is why I made this portrait for her, out of love and appreciation, and in celebrating Gambia as a country. So, and also to encourage young women too, because I really appreciate when women are doing something great, because they are our mothers, and they give birth to our children, so they really deserve to be celebrated and appreciated too. Right. And Nima's own too. Nima is a very wonderful lecturer of mine, the university. She's a really cool lecturer. I enjoy her lectures, and she is a person that I can talk to and open up to about my the difficulties that I face in education. So I really appreciate her. That is why I did this portrait for her. Yeah. Aside from that, I'm also coming up with an exhibition. It is scheduled to take place in January 21st of 2020. It's at Alliance Franco. It will be ongoing for a whole week. It's from 21st to the 28th of January. So I would also like to acknowledge the support of the Ministry of Youth and Sport through the able Honorable Minister Adrame Sidibe, and also the National Center for Arts and Culture through the director Hasim Sise. So they are helping me to set up this exhibition, and I would love for all Gambians to come and show support. The reason for creating this exhibition is to promote and develop arts in the Gambia, and also maybe inspire an art gallery where artworks can be showcased there, because art galleries, I think it's important to the development of our country, because these artworks they can create a direction for especially tourists and visitors to know how the country is like in terms of culture and tradition and the like. So you can go into this art gallery, maybe purchase paintings and know exactly what the country is like. So that is who I am, and that is the purpose for designing these wonderful portraits. Thank you so much.
All right. I must say these are very beautiful. You must see how chubby you look in this pictures.
Getting this far.
And Fatou as well. You guys look so beautiful. This is very great. So, as you rightfully said, you you speak with people through through pictures,
Yes.
and you have a theme which talks about climate change.
Yes, yes.
Why do you think it's necessary to communicate with people via paintings, about climate change?
Yeah, environmental protection and climate change is the theme for my exhibition, and I think it is a topic that shouldn't be undermined because the climate, it's the nature is really precious to us, and it needs to be preserved well, so that it can continue to serve us. So I used these visuals to communicate with them. I'm using art as an act of shared communication with the people to create awareness on the do's and don'ts on environment as a whole. So those are the kind of paintings that I will doing. This is a sample of this painting. It's going to be showcased on my exhibition, inshallah, and all of my paintings will carry stories, and hopefully people can get the moral of each story. This painting, can I interpret this one?
Yeah, you can interpret. Go
Yes, in this painting, it's an imaginary painting. I conceptualized the world into a beautiful lady, as I'm into women empowerment. So most of my paintings, you see women there. So yeah. To know that it is the world, the pattern on the lady's dress, it's having the map of the world. It's an illustration of the map of the world.
Yeah.
And then the pattern on her head tie has the African map in it.
Yeah.
So on the one side, it is showing you what nature has to offer in terms of the beautiful, the beautiful waters,
The plants.
plants, yeah, and everything.
The sun.
Landscape, and we need these trees for oxygen.
Yeah.
So that is what nature has to offer. But mind you, the reason why I put that African map on the head, it shows you that Africa is the the richest continent in terms of resources.
Yeah.
So that is why African map is located there.
The head, basically.
Exactly, it's the head. It's why the world is developed actually. If you trace it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone knows. So the other side, it is showing
because the white people exported people from slavery, and that way Africans are the ones that developed Europe, America, and any other country.
Definitely, and they are using our natural resources.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are using our natural resources to develop and enrich themselves, whilst we are a little bit lacking behind.
Yeah.
With all due respect.
And how about the smoke?
Yeah, the other side, it's showing you the negative aspect. It's showing you how these resources are being used to by companies to enrich themselves, whilst they are polluting the atmosphere, which is leading to global warming, and being hazardous to the environment. Yeah, so that is.
The Gambian flag also.
Yeah, the Gambian flag. The Gambian flag is also to show identity. Yes. So, and you see those coins that the lady is handcuffed with. You see different currencies, and so it is showing you that the world. Yeah. Thank you so much. So it's showing you that the world. We are mostly money-minded. We are always focused on how to enrich ourselves more than how to impact on people's life or how to protect the environment. Okay, so that is the brief explanation of that painting. So most of my paintings will create awareness on environmental protection and climate change, inshallah. I intend to showcase 25 pieces. Make it a date. It's going to be on the 21st January 2020 at Alliance Franco, inshallah.
All right.
So thank you so much. Huh?
Yeah, thank you. Indeed, Nima, the paintings speak volume. It talks about everything, including climate change, global warming, Africa, and the world at large. Exactly, women empowerment. I love the fact that he used women to illustrate what exactly is happening. So you receiving this portrait, how does this make you feel?
Okay, I want to start from the basics. First of all, I don't like holding this. Yeah, but I just want to say something in reference to how I met Lamin and what I knew about him. Lamin was one of my very first students when I started at the University of the Gambia. At the time, there were about, I think, less than 30 students in a class. And even as small as that number is, Lamin can too easily come off as someone that you can, someone that is invincible. Yeah. So he's very quiet in class. And what is so interesting about that is when exams come or when you give them assignments, he would always score the highest. Wow. And I noticed this happening. And then the following semester, when I saw him in my class, I was really happy that he was in my class because every lecturer wants to have smart students in their class. And so I pointed it out in class that here is a student who is so smart. He has a brilliant mind because you can see it in the papers that he writes and the way that he answers questions. But he doesn't contribute in class. And I told him, I said, your mind will be very beneficial to the students. What you have to share is important to the class. And so it's not enough that you portray that intelligence just in the exams or in the essays that you write. Try to endeavor to share this imagination with the class. And then he came to me outside of class and he said, I am a shy person. He said, I like to contribute in class, but I cannot. I'm a shy person. And then he further said, I'm also an artist. I'm a painter. He said, that's where my passion lies. So I am not an outspoken student who can contribute in class the way that you would want. And he said, I want you to understand that. And so I told him, I said, why are you doing this course? Why are you doing political science? And he said, because there is no avenue where I can push you my skills and my talents in artistry or in painting, and that's the reason why I'm here. And for me, I think that's an invitation to for a bigger conversation around our education system, why it is important that we create avenues for every student to explore their skills and their talents. And I'm very happy that he followed his passion alongside the fact that he continues to have his university degree, and he is able to do this beautiful, beautiful painting, and not just creating images, but also portraying messages through these images, how we need to protect our environments, how we need to empower one another, how we need to recognize the power in each individual. I think that's important. And I think it's important also that as a nation that we support such creativities, because creativity is important. It's what sustains our livelihoods. Without creativity, life is boring. And to empower him, I bought 2 of his paintings, and that's what decorates my room. I'm all about nature and arts. So I'm very happy that he decided to do this for me. Even though there is an improvisation here. I never had this hairstyle. I hope one day I could rock something like this. Yeah, but someday I can lie to my kids and say, yeah, you still look like this. Exactly.
You can be inspired with this.
Obviously.
You can see this and feel like, oh.
So this is going above my bed. I want to be able to wake up in the morning and look at this face. And go to sleep.
And say,
exactly.
Can I have this look?
Obviously, yeah.
That's the beauty in us. You can create the impossible.
Obviously. So I just want to say, continue what you're doing. We are all going to support this. I am very proud. I am really proud as your lecturer, and I hope so I am going to add my voice to say, come to Alliance Franco from the 21st of January 2028, 2020, which is the new year coming. All right, so thank you.
All right. Thank you, Nima, for that beautiful word, because you've explained who Lamin is, being a shy person. I've known him since he was young. He's always been this way. But using another avenue to communicate with people, I think, this should show any young person out there that if you feel you're a shy person, there's always another way to communicate. Express yourself. So this is very great. So we'll now talk to my boss, Fatou, to also tell us how she feels about her painting.
Thank you very much, Sally, and we want to thank Lamin. I think I am very delighted. This is just exactly me, and I love this picture. This is my favorite picture, actually, and I have it as my Facebook profile. And we at Kerr Fatou are so delighted. I think I came in a couple of weeks ago, and I saw this, and I asked, wow, who did this? And Sally told me about you coming to the playlist and how you donated this to the platform for our background. And this was very touching for us because the playlist is one of our star programs, and what is more important for us with that platform is it promotes talent. It's for the musicians, it's for the young artists. Because if you look at us at Kerr Fatou, we work on, we're not just here to showcase politicians, but we also want to showcase young talent. For example, we have this program that called The Entrepreneur that we feature on the branch. We showcase young people who you were featured on that as well, I think, with Jenaba. And what we do is to showcase how young people are not just relying on the conventional educational way, but they are also showcasing their talents. And you being a young person and also somebody who is going to university, you would have just said, I want to have my degree and then go work in an office. But doing this and showcasing something that is hidden in you reminds me of my younger self. I remember when I was going to school, and in primary school actually, and I was doing very well in school. But anytime my results come, they always say, she's a talkative. And my dad will always hold my ears. He's never beaten me, but he always hold my ears and pull it down. And I remember this time, my mom was like, that's why I always wish she was here to see me do what I was always doing at a younger age. She told my dad one day when the results came and my dad was pulling my ears, and my mom was like, meaning she's always talking, and they're always saying she's a talkative. Maybe that is her calling. Yeah. Let her talk. And this was like from primary school. And from that day, my dad stopped pulling my ears. And no one carved this journey for me. I did it on my own. I remember I was in St. Peter's and I was going to GRTS to help them with their kids program. I pushed myself on it and I did it because this was something that I loved inside me. It showed from my primary school. So if we have kids out there, we have people in our families who have talents, and like Nima said, you are a side person, but you express yourself through art. That is important. I saw myself in that because when I was going to school, this is what happened to me at an early age. My father maybe he wanted me to be a lawyer or something big or something else. He wanted me to concentrate on the education, but there was something in me. It's just talking and talking and talking. He didn't want that. But when my mom said, Abulayake, he let me go, and that brought me to who I am today. So it's important to let people express themselves in any way they want. As long as it's respectful, as long as it's decent, there's nothing bad about that. So I am so proud of you, and at Kerr Fatou, we are so happy that you thought about us. I love my paintings, and I think this is what really is touching for me, because this is a program that so many talented young Gambians or even not Gambians come to, and this being showcased on that platform will mean a lot to us. So we do appreciate this gesture, and I want to promise you as well that as a platform we will work with you to promote your talent, and especially your 21st January program. We will be there to live stream the event, and also we will help with the promotion. And obviously I want to buy a few pieces. I want to commit to buy for my grandmother. She's the best person for me. So I want a beautiful portrait of my grandmother and my mother and also my dad. So I would want to have those 3 portraits, and which I will put in my office. But I am very, very grateful for this, and we do appreciate the gesture, and we wish you all the best. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Fatou, for supporting Lamin, because that's all he needs right now. He needs anyone out there to buy his portraits, so we can all, it's a win-win situation. You would have a beautiful portrait hang in your room, and he will also make money to support himself. So what do you have to say to the people watching you right now?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, right now I'm overwhelmed. I'm also out of words, but I'm thanking every Gambian, because I'm all for Gambia, and I would really love to beautify everyone's houses. And you feel free to contact me whenever you want paintings, and I would love for each and everyone. Yeah, my contacts are I use QCell and AfriCell. My AfriCell is 7354229. The QCell is 3026523. You can also email me at joblamin51@gmail.com. The Lamin has 2 L's on it, and I also have a Facebook page named Jobe Designs, so you can also contact me through there, and you can also see some of my works on that page. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much. We'll now hand over the mic to Jenaba to give a closing remark and a vote of thanks to Lamin.
I'm a shy person too. I think I'll also work with Lamin to showcase my creativity. Okay. On behalf of the whole team, Kerr Fatou team, we want to say thank you to you, and we wish you a prosperous career, because this is creativity. This is indeed creativity. If you look at the paintings, they are very nice, and they express a lot. And thank you so much on behalf of the whole Kerr Fatou team. Thank you.
Thank you. Mustafa, can we have the can you take pictures of the people are saying they are not seeing the
Yes. Can you hang this one over there?
Yeah, and can we
of course.
Pictures together, family portrait. I think this is
yeah, this is really beautiful, and we're all Jill.
Actually, you look alike.
Yes, you guys look like twins, you know.
You look alike.
Yeah, the smile kind of look alike, and the nose. So we're urging every Gambian to support El Jobe's design. This is all we need. We need we need our young youth, you know, to get into art, because gone are the days where people feel you only have to go to school to be to make it in life. You can use other avenues. Like for instance, if you're not maybe gifted with scoring straight A's in school, you search yourself inside. You might find something that you're gifted with. It might be you being a musician or a model or a painter or whatever you are. Just search yourself and find exactly what you're gifted with, and go ahead, spread that to the world. You never know, there are some people out there that might be interested in what you're doing. So thank you very much, El Jobes. I guess we will end the conversation here and take pictures. We will upload the pictures on Facebook and on Kerr Fatou's page. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right.
Honey, did you remind him that the last time he sent the money, it was not enough to buy all the provisions?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell him.
Are you guys talking about money transfer to buy provisions?
Yes.
But don't you know about Baloo?
Baloo? What is Baloo?
Baloo is a service that your son can use to send provisions directly to you guys from the shop. And you don't have to worry about the exchange rate.
Tell me how Baloo works.
It's very simple.
Just log on to baluo.com and shop, or download the app on your phone. You can shop on the website or using the app to buy online basic products for your family and friends. With Baloo, you decide what your money is spent on. Your money, your choice. Buy online products for your family and friends in the Gambia, Senegal, Nigeria or Mali. Baloo, better than sending money.